Walking down the interstate.
Hello.
Are we live?
We are.
Hi guys. I'm going to tell y'all why we are listening to what we are listening to. In just a minute.
I'll spare you guys. I'll just dance it out. I won't be singing today. Ooh, where is it?
Look on the floor in that bathroom, in the laundry room. Okay. Oh, who's our first person? Who's on with us? Can't see. We're so excited, y'all. We're going to make a bacon, tomato, Parmesan pasta tonight with spinach. So yummy, so easy, so fresh. Except for the bacon, but it's okay. Okay, so Lisa, there's only two people. Should I talk to him?
Yeah. Hey guys. Hey Pat.
How are you?
Can y'all hear the music?
So we did a video today about wine basics and talked about, you know, why you would aerate or decanter your wine. And so I did not drink all of this.
You did not.
And Lisa did not.
I did not.
Lisa didn't drink any of it. I was helped. But there's the last
It's the
of a little bit.
perfect amount.
It is the perfect amount. So be watching for the video about wine and why we decanter wine. Okay? All right.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but wine is not actually meant to just down like I used to. It's actually supposed to be paired with food, and it brings out flavors and everything. So,
Wish y'all could smell this.
yeah, it's
See here.
bacon.
Sizzling.
Nothing better than bacon. We got 6 viewers.
Woo!
We got my water.
And I've got my wine.
And we've got our country music.
So, yeah, we're gonna make dinner tonight. We're gonna talk about some things that Lisa and I are working on.
Yep.
Some things that you can get excited about. I've got fresh spinach here, not bagged spinach, okay?
Or box.
Fresh spinach, and I was just de-stemming some of it. And let me grab a knife, I'm gonna chop it down just a little bit.
I'm still not allowed to chop yet. That's gonna be a whole show, guys.
Yeah.
When she teaches me to chop.
Lisa thinks, oh, what's for dinner, Gracie Taylor? It is bacon, tomato, and spinach paparelle.
It's gonna be amazing.
So exciting. Okay? All right. So I'm doing a quick chop on all of this fresh spinach. The thing you need to be aware of when you are dealing with throwing fresh spinach into a skillet or a recipe. Hey Heather. Y'all, spinach will, I don't know if you know this, but spinach will, like this much spinach, look, I got a lot here. Like it literally will go from here to like this little amount of spinach, okay? So not a whole lot. So I'm just barely chopping it because some of it, when you work with fresh spinach, a lot of times it's really bigger and leafy than like the spinach you would find in a bag at the grocery store, okay? So I've done that. I feel lucky tonight. Do y'all feel lucky tonight? We've got a little Mary Chapin Carpenter playing. Okay. So I've got some grocery store bought tomatoes, some fresh parsley, okay, that we're gonna get chopped up. How's our bacon looking?
It's good.
About halfway there?
Yeah. I like my bacon very crispy, so I would say
Oh, I do too. Y'all like yours super, I like mine super crispy.
almost
Now, I will tell you that when you're putting it in a pasta dish, though, you want to be careful.
Because it will continue to cook.
Well, that, but you don't want like blackened,
Burnt.
yeah,
In
bacon.
there. Right.
There you go. Okay, I'm going to teach y'all a little trick right now, okay? Really quickly. When you get a bunch or a bundle of fresh herbs like this, where's she coming? I do feel lucky. Do y'all know that I sang that song at my wedding reception?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I literally did.
I love that.
Yeah, so I had a band when I was in my early 20s, and it was called, it was with my sister Stacy, and it was called Stealing Hearts, okay? And we sang all over Arkansas and Oklahoma, Missouri, and we sang this song. I feel lucky. It was one of our songs that we always did. And so my band, of course, played at my wedding reception in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We're from Fort Smith. And
Did you get married in that chapel?
I did. I got married at Thorncrown.
I love that.
Yeah, and so did Stacy. Do y'all know Thorncrown Chapel
Cool.
in Eureka Springs? It's so gorgeous. Stacy got married in the glass chapel in the woods, and I got married in the larger chapel on the edge of the cliff, the glass chapel on the edge of the cliff.
Oh.
So like, it's like the infinity chapel, and like you had to walk down to the altar, like all these stairs to get to the altar, and then the altar, the whole front of that chapel was glass, and it just was on the edge of a cliff. It was amazing. Derek Dishner, you were there. Derek, my brother, he married us.
Derek, you and I have to have a little chit chat.
Yeah, I just told Lisa the story about you filling out our marriage license completely incorrect. And so we were not legally married for 6 months.
Yeah.
And at the time, we were good little Southern Baptist kids, and we thought we'd been living in sin for 6 months.
I say
Oh,
they
that's
still
looking
work.
close.
I think it's good. What do you think?
Yes, let's pull that off. So let's show them what it looks like.
Not gonna burn you.
So we got some bacon,
Yeah.
all
Yummy, yummy,
bubbly and good.
Yes.
I just got bacon this week from Dave at SP Ranches, okay? He's got amazing bacon, and he even does black pepper bacon that is super delicious. So, local bacon. Okay, on parsley or any other herbs like cilantro that you're gonna do like this, a quick little tip. If you have a really sharp knife, okay, you can grab the stems of your herbs, fold it down, and do
Oh, I
this.
didn't know that.
Oh, look at this. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why there is a hole in this floor?
So that it doesn't get bogged down with sauces. That one is really good for frying, and so that way you're not going to have like grease laying on the spoon.
Caked up, and you're having to like wipe that off.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one that didn't know that. I promise.
Okay.
You want me to drink?
What I'm doing. Okay. If you have a small amount, just take your knife and run it along those stems. See how much I got off? With just kind of running my knife along that. Yeah, that's fine, but run hot water.
Yes.
Y'all know if you pour a little bit of grease down your sink, you need to pour hot water with it so it doesn't, as long as it's not too much. Okay, now that I've got that destemmed, I'm going to chop that up really good. Yeah. Oh, you know what's good for that? Let me show you something.
Yes. Throwing the bacon in the sink. Just do the bacon in the sink, guys. Not all of it.
Okay, put your pot down.
Yes.
Go do that.
Not in the water. Put it down in here.
Nope, just turn this off. We're over here. I'm trying to teach her something.
She's going to show me how to drain this.
So basically, let me get another bowl. Okay?
Look at that handy dandy.
How cool that is. Yep. Because, here's the deal. I'm so glad I stopped you. I wasn't paying attention. We want this grease in here, okay? To wilt our spinach.
And have the flavor.
Yep. So this grease is going to go straight onto our pasta and all of our yumminess, okay?
Love that.
Okay, so we're going to leave that grease in there, and we've saved our bacon. Do y'all have one of these handy dandy little strainers at home? They're a lifesaver. I love them.
But I will need
Make
one.
sure your phone is on Do Not Disturb so it doesn't pause the video. Oh,
Thanks.
thank you, Gracie. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out.
I do.
Okay. Lisa's going to go. Okay.
There we go. Okay, guys. For some reason, it wasn't on lava.
Okay. So, I've now taken the parsley and I've chopped it down. Can you give me one more bowl off of my little... Actually, grab two. So my parsley that I destemmed, I've now just chopped it down a little bit so we're not too full. This is creating the most amazing smell, y'all. It is
Amazing.
fabulous. I promise you all, I promise you, the difference that fresh herbs and fresh vegetables and fresh cheese makes
Fresh grated cheese
is worth the effort. I promise, okay? So I got this much cheese grated earlier. I'm just going to grate a little bit more. And here's the other thing, y'all. It's cheaper. It is less expensive to buy fresh cheese, in a block and grate it yourself than it is to buy grated cheese. And I promise you, it will not take a minute of your time. Now, if you're doing a whole block of cheddar, it might take 2. It might.
But it's worth it.
But it's worth it. You don't have the gluten and the coating on the cheese that changes the flavor. This is so good. Okay, so we now have all of those things. All I got to do is chop tomatoes, and we're ready to start going, okay?
So
check our...
Gracie's
Gracie's calling. We must be doing something wrong. Gracie's calling. We must be doing something wrong.
She's going to help us out.
So I'm cutting these tomatoes. Some of them are a little big, but I'm cutting them into a minimum of quarters. If not, some of them I'm cutting them a little bit smaller even. Fresh tomatoes. Once again, here's the deal, guys. You can take any recipe like this that I'm showing you fresh ingredients to, and if it is a Thursday night and your family is so busy and you only have like 10 minutes in the kitchen, you could use a can of diced tomatoes. In a pinch, you can do that. You can use a bag of shredded Parmesan, fresh Parmesan. You can use a bag of fresh spinach from the salad area in the grocery. And you can use dried parsley if you need to, okay? But this, of course, is really, I just want to reiterate how amazing and different the flavor and the texture and consistency of this dinner is going to be when you use fresh ingredients. And I promise you, I didn't do anything before I got on here. And we've been on here for how many minutes?
Like maybe
15 minutes. So I'm going to have this whole, is my water boiling?
No, it's not.
Let me make sure that it's low. We need to be on high. Oh, we couldn't have it if we have to. Oh, this one high right there. Okay. So I have water boiling for my Paparelle pasta, which, by the way, I buy at Trader Joe's, and it is fantastic handmade pasta. That is the only thing within this recipe that is not fresh, okay? So, but I've been talking to you, and I have cut and fried my bacon, I have cut my fresh spinach. I even destemmed my spinach while I was talking to you. I have cut my tomatoes, shredded my cheese, destemmed, and chopped my parsley.
All in 17 minutes.
And I'm talking.
Yeah. And teaching me.
I mean, if I was
How
like
to
concentrated,
drain bacon.
we could get this stuff done, man. Seriously. Okay. The other thing is with this bacon, you can, if you love prosciutto, if you love a little bit fattier or heftier meat, you can totally change that out. Or even a sausage, really. Okay? So,
Yeah, a sausage would be
yeah,
good too. Yeah. Really
totally. I served last night. We had some friends over, and I served them a sausage, cheese, spinach tortellini. It was really good. And we do that as one of our meals to go at Bon Appetit, y'all. So, all right, look, a whole little container of tomatoes. If it was summertime, I'd be pulling those out of my garden, but we don't have them right now. So, anyway.
She's just quartering these cherry tomatoes up.
Or, I told them a second ago,
Dicing.
what is that, 2, 4, 6? I'm cutting them into 6 instead of 4s if they're bigger, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because some of these are kind of big.
They are.
And you don't want a big old bite of tomato, at least, you know.
I don't.
Yeah. All right, so what did we do today, Lisa? Tell them.
Am I allowed to?
Well, yeah. We want them to get excited.
Okay, guys, so we spent the day recording some videos for you guys to kind of teach you guys how to take some things from your home and make beautiful table, a flower arrangement, or floral arrangement, a cheese and charcuterie. Got a lot of exciting things coming.
Wine 101.
Wine 101, yes.
We had Natalie with Ginger Snap Studios here, and she spent the day with us, and we just did video after video. It was so fun. I love it. She told us at the end of the day, she was like, I feel like I left here and I've learned so much today.
But she wanted to go and do a cheese and charcuterie board and make a flower arrangement. So we're really excited about that. And we're still wanting to do a knock and
Yeah.
like a knock and
We're going to come to your house.
crash. A knock and crash.
Yeah, knock and crash. So this is, but not quite, kind of, sort of. So this is what we decided to do. Natalie's idea, I think this is great. Okay, so we're going to create a way to register to win for us to come to your house. Okay, so what will happen is you'll register to win, and we're going to do different ones. Like one of them might be that we come and use everything in your house and set a beautiful table with a floral arrangement. Or we might come to your house with just like a few elements and then create an amazing cheese and charcuterie board with you, with the rest of the stuff that you have at your house, okay? So, we're gonna do, what did you call it?
A knock and
Like knock and
crash.
I don't
Knock
know.
and crash your house. Do you
Okay.
put salt in your water?
I do put salt in my water. And this is my salt cellar.
Super cute.
So I'm going over here and I'm putting salt and actually olive oil. I put a little olive oil in the pot of boiling water. Okay.
See, Ganelle's on.
Hey, Ganelle.
Hey, Kara. Joy.
Okay. If y'all have never had this product from Trader Joe's, you want to go get it. I have made so many different pasta dishes with this pasta. It is so delicious. I'm going to do 2 bags tonight. So just because my kids love it. But literally, this contains wheat flour, egg, and thiamine monotyrate. I don't know what that is, but it's like 3 ingredients. So it's a good pasta.
Yeah.
It has a great flavor. It has a great flavor.
Tip for y'all, because we are so big into cooking whole foods, using whole food and processed food, a trick to making sure that your food is the best for you is that, one, shop the perimeter of the store. Once you start getting into the interior aisles of the store, you're going to get into more foods that are processed. You should be able to pronounce almost everything that's on the label, and they should have probably 5 ingredients or less if you're going to use a canned good. Look out for hidden sugars. We can do a whole thing about reading labels and making sure you're doing.
We totally can.
Getting your healthy food in. But that's just something for you guys to remember. Shop the perimeter of the store, and you're going to be good with your whole foods and non-processed stuff.
Y'all know this song?
I do. I believe I was singing it into my wall one time.
Was this one of them?
This was one of them. My mom busted me.
Her mom busted her.
Singing into the wall.
Okay, let's turn that bacon grease back up. We're getting ready to start throwing all of our veggies in there, okay? Hey, Guynell, you better come ready to be on camera and talk about Lang Twins wines, okay? Because we are going to bring it with Lang Twins wines. And you're going to love the little video I did today about Wine 101. And just kind of basics about wines and wine glasses. We, of course, featured Sandpoint wines, okay? All right. So I just chopped up like 1/4 of a red onion because I love red onion in everything. You don't have to put this in there. You're welcome, Guynell. I was going to call you and tell you, but now since you're here, I told you. Okay. So I just got our, oh yeah, I like that one. You know, I especially love this wooden spoon for cooking, especially when I'm doing meats or whatever, because it's got a really straight, great edge on it. Hey, Mike Bell. So you can kind of scrape the bottom of your pan with it really good. And so I love using this kind of spoon. All right, so we left that bacon grease in the pan, in the skillet that I cooked the bacon in, and I left it in there. She only got a little bit of it out, okay? And will you look in there and see if there's any garlic? Yes. Listen, here's the thing, when you're cooking fresh food or pasta dishes or even salads or whatever it is that you're making, I honest to goodness probably start almost every single recipe with onion and garlic. Now, like I told you last week, I don't use 1/4 of the amount of garlic that Stacy does. You know what I think I used for last week? I don't have any, so we're just using onion. It's fine. You can throw some fresh garlic in there. All right, I'm getting just a little bit of a brown on my onions.
Smells amazing.
It's because it's a lot of water.
Watch pot never boils.
It's a lot of water. All right. So you always want to let your root vegetables saute first. Carrots, celery, onion, that sort of thing, before you put other, like tomatoes, softer vegetables in with them, okay?
Because it takes longer for those to be.
Yes. So that they're all the same consistency. So see, this is when I start using that edge of that spoon on this pan to start scraping the bottom of that up, because now you've got all that bacon grease browning, which is so good. And that's going to integrate into that pasta, which is so good. Lisa and I were trying to give her hands a break tonight.
Oh,
and
there
use
you are.
the stand. Use the stand really good. But see, now I'm taking that wooden spoon, because you would never want to use a stainless steel spoon in your skillet. Okay? I'm going to turn that down now that my onions are just about done. And here we go. I'm going in with my tomatoes. You get the half and half out.
Sure will.
I'm going in with my spinach.
Kind of we're not. You guys are just gonna see Jennifer. Well, I'm trying to get the half and half.
She's getting. There's our big light over there.
Is it?
You see it?
So I'm getting the half and half.
Because you know, if you're doing a pasta dish, it's always going to be good. Here, let me show them what's going on in the pot. Can y'all see that? It's fogging up. Yeah. All right, let me go back here. So we've got onions and spinach and maters, all fresh, okay? I'm going to let that spinach wilt. Okay? It doesn't take long. All right? See, this dish is almost, the stuff that goes in the dish is almost done. I'm pouring some half and half in here. This literally, let's do like a half a cup. Half a cup of half and half, okay? It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to throw my bacon back in there. Okay? You don't ever want to put your fresh grated cheese or your fresh parsley in till this cooks down a little bit, because you don't want it to over melt and overcook.
Looks delicious.
So at this point, I'm going to put a little salt and a little pepper. Here's my salt. About that much salt. And then I've got a little pepper grinder. All right. So we're going to turn this down to low.
Let it simmer.
Look how yummy that looks already, and the cheese isn't even in it.
Looks great.
Doesn't that look good? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Norma. Okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to put this back on.
Be patient with us, y'all.
I think,
We're learning this whole cooking on showing y'all what to do thing.
yeah.
Look, you did good, Lisa. We're just crooked now. There we
Is
go.
it straight?
Yeah. I think it's
Yay!
good. All right. So while we're waiting, the water's almost ready to throw that pasta in, and then we're done. I mean, you throw the pasta in. It's like 3 minutes, and then we're gonna toss it all together. Top it with the cheese and the fresh parsley, and it's gonna be delicious. One other thing we made earlier that I want to tell you about real quick, and there'll be a longer video posted on it, probably on maybe Sunday, we'll see. All right, so this is my olive bread, okay? If any of you have been around me any length of time, you know how much I love olive bread. This is 3 simple ingredients plus your bread, okay? It's mayo, olive tapenade, and fresh Parmesan on a French loaf cut open, okay? It is so delicious. It's a great appetizer, or it goes great with pasta. So we're having some olive bread tonight too. And I did a video earlier that'll show exactly how to do it. All right.
And for those of you who are not huge fans of olives, we aren't either. But
I love it.
amazing.
It's so good. It's so, so good. All right. We got boiling water. I think we have boiling water.
it's not a rapid boil. Does that matter?
That's okay.
Throw it in.
This pasta is so, it's really thick and big, and I love it. But it doesn't take, I mean, and I don't break mine. So here we go. Now get the other one in there.
So how come you don't break yours?
I like it long for this kind of pasta.
Right.
What else do we need to tell them about, Lisa?
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a little duo called Stealing Hearts, but let me see. Stealing Hearts is going to be making an appearance here at Bay at the Lake. Y'all recognize these 2 beautiful women? is that? Can y'all tell? Jennifer and Stacy. Yes, Still in Hearts is coming back February the 27th.
For my birthday bash.
For her birthday bash. It's going to be amazing. Got the old band coming together.
No, we don't. No.
Oh, you said you did.
No, it's not our old band. So what I've
sorry.
done is I've literally handpicked 7 band members out of different bands.
That's incredible.
So it's literally an all-star band of amazing musicians. Like every musician in this band is killer. Steel guitar, fiddle, drum, electric, acoustic.
Fiddle?
Yes!
Wow.
A fiddle. It's going to be so fun for my birthday bash.
I really want someone to make me a Still in Hearts shirt.
T-shirt.
T-shirt. Very 70-ish vibe.
What? No, we were 90s.
I know, but Still in
What was the
Hearts.
look in
I
the
just
90s?
like-
We gotta
yeah,
have
we
tall
can do a
hair.
look of the 90s. Ooh.
We gotta have mall bangs.
I'm gonna.
No.
Remember when you used to hold your hair up like this and just white rain
Yep.
right here, and then hair dry? Use your hair dryer. Make sure you had the good and the wings on the side. So I'm gonna wear my hair.
Y'all love some Patty Loveless? You hear her singing in the background? I sure do.
I love her.
We'll be singing some Patty Loveless, some Mary Chapin Carpenter, some Lori Morgan.
Yes. The Judds.
Forrester Sisters, the Judds. Somebody saying something I can't see.
Y'all should have some concert shirts made for that night. Yes, Guynell. Yes.
It'll be fun. It'll be so fun. I think we need to too, Donnell.
Still
Right.
in Hearts. And it's
Yeah.
STEALIN
Because we're
apostrophe.
Because we were stealing your
Because
heart.
they still in your heart. So if anybody wants to make us one.
That would be fabulous. All right, so what I want y'all to know and understand about this pasta is, we'll be doing some Shania.
I may make an appearance.
Lisa wants too bad.
I haven't really decided if I'm ready to share that gift with you guys yet. But possibly. Maybe I'll MC.
We're getting close on our pasta. It literally only has to cook like 5 minutes. It's super fast
Is that
and easy. Because
considered-
it's an egg noodle.
Al dente.
Yes, absolutely.
Is
Okay,
that
so here
when
we
you
are.
throw it to a wall?
No, we don't want to do that.
But
with
does
this.
that work?
See how pretty? With spaghetti it works.
I love that. That's beautiful.
See? It's such a beautiful pasta. Okay?
I like
So,
how it's baked.
I'm going to drain it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in here, toss it all together.
With
and
the
then,
bacon grease.
And then, yes, bacon grease is a good thing.
Bacon grease is awesome.
With pasta, it's always a good thing. Bacon grease is a wonderful thing with fresh cabbage, too.
Oh, yes.
I make a thing called habish. I'll have to teach y'all that one. Habish.
Habish.
Y'all know how to make habish?
Anybody know habish?
Melanie Hale taught me how to make habish. You do just like this. You fry your bacon and you leave the grease in there. You take the bacon out. And then you saute your fresh cabbage and fresh onion and zucchini.
That sounds really good.
In the bacon grease. It's so delicious. Look at there. Y'all, are y'all seeing how fast this is? And I didn't prep anything because we were busy today.
Very. Yeah, she didn't prep, and we've had a couple of interruptions, technology and just us being us, and still it's under 30 minutes and almost done. She's just folding it all together. Guynell, you know what I'm talking about, sis.
We're folding. We're folding. We're folding. How do you fold? What does it mean to fold?
Say fold. One more time.
How do we fold?
Fold in the cheese.
Okay, I don't even have the cheese in yet. Okay.
So yummy.
Look how gorgeous this is.
And about how much cheese is up?
This is about a cup of cheese. Yeah, that's right at a cup of cheese. You know, when you're cooking, it's like...
Rick says everything is backwards. Well, I guess because you're looking at us on.
He means in the kitchen. Jessica said that too. My friend in Tennessee, she watched it last week and she was like, your kitchen's throwing me off. Everything is backwards.
Rick.
Yep. Okay, y'all. I'm not even kidding. That looks so good. You want to eat it in front of them? Look at this.
And it's done.
So delish. We're done. We are done, and y'all, you were with me from the beginning, okay? And this is gonna be light. This is not super heavy at all. So, super yum. I'm gonna put some on a plate. I know, you want
Yes.
Can you grab me a plate right
Yes.
there? Y'all, when we moved into this house, I decided to put all of my Blue Willow and regular dishes out on, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. You go for it. I decided to put all of my Blue Willow and dishes out on an open shelving unit, and all of my Blue Willow china had been in a china cabinet for years and years, for 20 years. And we put it out, and we have 6 commented and possibly another 4 for stealing hearts. Oh, committed. Oh, okay. We got you, Derek. So, anyway, we use the Blue Willow every single day now as our regular dishes, and it's out, and that's what we use. Y'all, if you have beautiful things from your grandmother or things that you've collected, or
use them.
Yeah, Stacy, my sister, has Waterford crystal wine glasses. She uses them every day. Yeah, you don't put them in the china cabinet and save them for later. Okay? It's so delicious, isn't it? Doesn't need any salt or anything.
To me, it's perfect.
Okay.
It's light. I mean, this is really good.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised at that. I am not a huge tomato pasta. I mean, I love pasta because it's a carb, but like tomatoes and stuff, I love spinach. But I didn't like any of this stuff until about 7 years ago. And so it's odd for me to take a bite and really like it. Yes.
Yeah.
I've also learned too, guys, from working with Jennifer, when I order something at a restaurant, I don't take things off of the food like I used to be, like a cheeseburger plain and dry or whatever.
Yes.
And I found that chefs make their food a certain way for a reason. And so I try my best, and I want to encourage you guys to do the same thing, to just get the food the way that it comes and at least try it.
Yeah.
Because you never
Try it
know
the way
when
that it
you're
comes.
going to like something.
Yeah, and do y'all know and understand and realize that your taste buds change every 7 years? And your taste buds are constantly changing.
Yeah.
So you literally may not like tomatoes today, but you might like them tomorrow. Keep trying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm shredding up the rest of this cheese really quick so we can have a little bit of fresh cheese on top. Okay?
There might not be any left, Ricky.
Because too much cheese is never a thing. Is
It's
it?
not a
Is it
thing.
ever a thing?
No.
Yeah, so there you go. Fresh cheese, fresh tomatoes, fresh spinach, red onion.
Oregano.
Nope.
Is that what that was?
Nope.
Parsley?
Parsley. Fresh Italian parsley. You can get it at your grocery store for $1 a bundle. $1 a bundle, okay?
Welcome.
The fresh spinach in a bundle at your grocery store, if you don't have it in your garden, is $1.99 a bundle, okay? Much better than buying the bag for $4.99 and you're gonna throw out half of it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Literally go over to where the fresh herbs and stuff are in the bundles, and they have bundles of big old fresh spinach, okay? So buy your spinach like that and chop it down a little bit. It is a lot of times bigger. It's not baby spinach, but it's less expensive and it has great flavor. And a lot of times, even at Walmart, A lot of those things are bought locally, okay? So, local bacon. Thank you, SP Ranches.
Yes.
Okay. Then 1 small crate of tomatoes, your spinach, parsley, 1/4 of an onion, and then I bought 1 thing of Parmesan, which I actually used half of it for the olive bread and half of it for this, and then it's done.
And the noodles.
So, and then the noodles at Trader Joe's, they're fabulous, okay?
One
Buy
skillet
good
pasta.
noodles. Buy good noodles. It makes a difference, all right?
It's delicious, guys.
All right, guys. So, I don't know how many minutes we lasted. How many minutes did we last? How can you see that?
Well, it's 5:43, so we've been on a little bit more than 30 minutes. But
yeah, we went a little more than 30 minutes, but I didn't prep anything. So,
and
there
we
you
had
go.
some technical errors.
We did good.
We did do good.
Y'all, thanks. Oh, one last thing before we go. So we're wondering if it wouldn't be better to start at 5:30 rather than 5. Tell us what you think, okay? Let us know if you think 5:30 would be better. We'd still say we were live at 5:30.
5-ish.
So 5:30, 5-ish, okay? So that a couple more people can pop on and watch. But y'all, make this fabulous pasta dish for your family tonight. I promise you can have it on the table in 25 minutes.
For sure.
And it's
delicious.
fresh and it's yummy, okay? All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Bye.